Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. And welcome to another episode of Currently Inked with me, your host, Miss Marilyn Darling. Hello! How are you guys doing today? Are you having a nice day? Hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. It's going to be a beautiful day here in sunny Southern California. It's supposed to be 94 degrees. Did anybody send a memo to the weather committee forgetting to tell them that it's still January because somebody's getting fired? That's all I'm saying. So today's are currently inked, and I wanted to show you guys what I have invented. I have invented this thing. Isn't it nice? Let's do some housekeeping really quick to share this with our friends wherever they may be. Share it to all of the social networks, because we are all social creatures, right? I got called a nut yesterday. And my response to that was, nuttier than a hoot owl. Okay, well, all fun aside, I did want to show you my cool invention that I made. So, I've had one of these before. I took a CD and I very purposefully hot glued a whole bunch of quarter wrappers together so I could put my fountain pens in them and a couple of little knickknacks for, important things like toothbrush and a toothpick and scissors. Isn't that cool? And you could make one too. Super easy. These are all of the pens that I have currently inked. So instead of emptying these pens and reusing these pens again in maybe next week's, I'm going to show you the ones that I'm going to have currently for this week. And I'm going to keep around. These are the ones that will be used primarily for next week, always. And these ones will go somewhere over here. And I want to use some of the other pens that I have not gotten a chance to use lately, so I'm going to try and use different pens every week, so that way I don't use the same pen over and over again to do the same type of writing over and over and over again, because that's not fun to watch. And everybody wants all pens want new inks for experiencing in different pens. Inks want different experiences in different pens. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so I did get a package today, but we're not going to look at that right just yet. So we're going to take a look at that later. I hope that you're ready check that out. But first, we're doing it currently inked. So this week I'm going to choose my pens first. I'm just going to go with all of my favorite pens. I'm going to go with all my favorite pens because that's what's up. And then that one I'm not going to use because I have to do some work with it later. And it's a dip pen nib pen. So can't really use it. Oh dear. Okay. How many do I have? Too many. Okay. Won't have to use these. Good. So next week we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These ones are just for like extracurricular calligraphy-ing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. January reminders are YouTube lives are at 1 p.m. Pacific. Saturday's a Bujo setup video, and today is a currently inked. Let's take a look at last week's pens. Let's do a review of last week's pens. Take a look at how they survived. Where's my journal? Let's see, where do we start? The 8th. The 8th. The 8th was really good. There was the Twisby with the medium nib. This ink is like a dusty purple. Twisby Pen BBS 270. It was a very dusty purple. But it did fairly well, so it got a plus. Day 9 was Lamy with Andy Warhol Pop Art Purple. Lamy with a medium nib. And it did fairly well, so it got a plus. Sunday was the Wingsung 618 with Carcos Violet. And I did have a little bit of like skipping issue, but then I figured out what it was, and it just needed a bit of smoothing. So we'll get a bit of plus. And then Monday was the Hero 616 with Bilberry, and that one needed a lot of smoothing. But it did very well. I also got my rainbow pen in that day, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. But the Diamond Bilberry did really well in the Hero 616, so it gets a plus. The Pilot Parallel did not come out how I thought it was going to come out. Totally thought it was going to come out different because it's a broader nib, but even though you can see some of the shimmer, it didn't come out how I thought it was going to come out. It was quite sad, but it went from being my favorite ink ever to being my least favorite ink in the Pilot Parallel with the 1.5mm stub. with Nemesine Blue Snowball Nebula Twinkle. So it wrote just fine, but the color was not my favorite. But it gets a plus. The Moon Man T1 with Diamine Robert. This stuff is just Sheen Master 2000. I mean, wow. The pen did good. I didn't really flex it out that much except for very specific cases with the Fountain Pen Revolution Flex Nib. So they get a plus. And then the TWSBI Broad Nib with Monteverde Capri Blue was very broad. And I watched Ryder Carroll's all of Ryder Carroll's videos on his channel and took some notes on that, and I did some printing for the first time in Coon's age. So, and I wrote a lot, and it gets a plus. So from here on out, I'm going to divide these into two groups. One will get the ink, and one will get the pen. So the pen, and then the ink. Okay, so hopefully that will be better for next time. So let's take a look at some new pens. So we have here the Conklin Durgraph in rainbow with a medium nib. Maybe we can tell it's a medium nib is because it says M right there. Had to figure that out for myself. So that's cool. So this will be and the ink in it is Monteverde Key Lime Pie, which I have not done a review on, but I will do a review this week, I promise. I don't have any of these other ones inked up, so let's take a look at what else we have in the box. This week we will have Organic Studios Ralph Waldo Emerson Twilight Blue, Noodler's King Philip Requiem, which now that I'm looking at this, I'm going to make it in a special pen, so I don't regret my decisions. This is a pen I don't give a crap about, so it's going in here. I don't care if this one falls off the face of the earth. It's a terrible pen. It's getting the bad ink. Naughty, naughty, naughty. If you have ever sent somebody an ink and you know that it's going to stain the pen, please wrap some sort of bling around it that shows that it's naughty. put a note, staple it to it, do whatever you have to. Make sure the person knows that it's going to stain the pen, because it's going to stain the pen. So, cool? Okay, so then we're going to have Diamine Amazing Amethyst, Diamine Lavender, and Diamine Imperial Purple, and Diamine Skull and Roses. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, one more. And Noodler's Brexit. Okay. Okie dokie. This one is already inked. It can go over here. And yeah, okay. The first one that we have here is Ralph Waldo Emerson Twilight Blue. I think that I will put that in my Conklin. I think that will look very pretty in here. Get our little trusty friend out. This is the Conklin Durograph with their first version of the Ultraflex nib. Ultraflex nib version 1. Okay. Alright. I need some. Okay, good. Conklin Endless Summer. With a Ultra Flex nib. And the ink is organic. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Okay. Writing sample. What is this? This is week 3, right? Week 3? Yeah. Week 3, yes. January 15 through the 21st. Okay. The next thing that we have is going to be the naughty one. The naughty one. Shake it up just to make sure that all of the particles are well enveloped. And God help me if I spill this, because I will be so mad I will throw something. That should have gotten me enough ink. This will stain your fingers for a month. No joke. So just be aware that King Philip Requiem is a naughty ink. Do not trust it for nothing. It's gonna spill and make a mess, so just don't spill it. Just do your best. Okay, this is the... I don't know what the hell this pen is. Silver hooded. King Philip Requiem. Ugh, naughty ink. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay, the next one that we got here is Diamond Skull and Roses. I think I'm going to use my this is a broad nib in it. I think it has a broad nib in it. Yep, that's a broad nib. I definitely want... Let me see. What else do we have here? Lavender, purple, Brexit. Definitely wants... I'm trying to think which would be better. Which one does not want a flex nib because they're all flex nibs. Let's see. Actually, I think that this one will be fine in the non-flex. Yeah. We'll do this one. Why not? It's been a while since I've used this pen. Cleaning it out is such a pain in the ass. Hiya, Gris. How are ya? You having a nice day? Oh boy. I love certain types of red wine. Other types taste like dirt. I like the ones that taste sweet. They taste like candy, and I want to eat them. Alexa, stop. That's what you get. Get the button, that's what you get. Okay. What's next? Amazing Amethyst. I think that Amethyst will look best in the broad nib. Yep. Oops, I forgot to do a little swizzle. Okay. Uh-oh. Hiya, Jolyn. How are ya? Are you having a nice day? Oh, I'm just doing it currently inked. I haven't gotten to the goodies yet. Shh. Come back in an hour. then the goodies will. Oh my god, I'm wearing white. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh wow, look at that. Wait, you can't see it. Wow. Look at that. Toilet paper chromatography. Wow. Okay. Sorry. I got distracted really easily by the wow. This is I'm good. Chillin', having a nice day. It's 94 degrees outside today. 94 degrees outside today. Did somebody from the Weather Commission forget to tell the weather guy that it's winter? Because I'm sure that somebody's getting fired today. What is this? Conklin. With a broad nib, and this is Amazing Amethyst. Cool. Next we have Diamine Lavender. I think I'm gonna put that in the noodlers. Hi Audrey, how are ya? Are you having a nice day? Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, what is this? Diamine Lavender. I think this might be not Diamine Lavender, but we will see. Come on. You know you wanna. don't think this is diamine lavender. That doesn't even look lavender. That looks pink. Ironically, Moscato Rubino is the least earthy. Yeah, I love Moscato. Oh, I'm gonna have to find my breather hole because this damn thing keeps not being cooperative. There's one reason I didn't want to get one of these. It's because the damn things don't cooperate. Yeah, this is one that's not being very cooperative. What did I do with it? Lavender. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trade this out because it's not being cooperative. I hate this pen. It's either the pen or the ink, and I can't think of which it is. I don't know which it is. I mean, it might be the ink, it might be the pen. Let me see. It might be the ink. Cheap ink is all. Cheap wine is my favorite type of wine. That's what it needed. It needed water. Okay. Sometimes you just have to add a little squirt of water to get things flowing. See, now that works like a gem. Let's see, page 2. This one, I think, needs a Noodler's Brexit. This one's a pretty thick ink, too. So, okay. Fountain Pen Revolution Ultraflex nib with Noodler's Brexit. Sometimes I find that with these Noodler's pens, all you have to do is pull the nib feet out just a little wiggle, and boy, that just really releases the flow gates. Okay. Last but not least, Diamine Imperial Purple. I'm just gonna do this the easy way because I don't want to have to fiddle fuck around with this thing while I'm trying to fill it. Alright. Now then. Hiya, Aaron. How are ya? Are you having a nice day? Yes, I do have a lot of ink samples. So don't send me any more samples. This is just a very small amount of the already crazy amount of samples that I have. So don't send me any more samples. Please. Spare me. Okay. Alrighty then. Now that I have many pieces of toilet paper and paper towels, and I didn't make a mess. That's extra nice when they don't make a complete mess. Okay, I'm going to redo this paper. Okay. These are all of the pens that I will have inked up for this week. I remember why that one didn't work, because I was using the wrong lines for paper. There we go, that's a little bit better. We have the Conklin Rainbow with a medium nib with Monteverde Key Lime Pie. And then we have Conklin Endless Summer Come on. Come on. You know you wanna. Oh, not Ultraflex, it's Omni. Version 1 with Organic Studios, Ralph Waldo Emerson. Twilight Blue. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Then we have the Unknown pen with hooded fine nib with Noodlers. Philip. Requiem. And then we have a Twisby. Eco. Fine Nib with Diamond Skull and Roses. And then we have the Conklin demo. With Diamond Amazing Amethyst. And then we have the Noodlers. Ahab with Not Diamond Lavender. Then we have Noodlers Conrad with Noodlers Brexit. Then we have the Noodlers Nib Creeper with, oh god, I didn't write it down, Diamond Imperial Purple. Diamond, right? Imperial Purple? Where is it? Yes, Imperial Purple. Alright, well, that is where we're at today. The other pens that I have inked up for doing calligraphy are... Where is my bottle? My Waterman, my Jane Davenport. With a fountain pen Revolution Ultra Flex nib with Waterman Black. I also have my trusty fountain pen Revolution Himalaya with a special blue ink I haven't named this ink yet. I've been mixing inks, and this is one of the inks that I've come up with. And then this is my Waterman 12. With Waterman Black. Bye, Gristle. Have a nice day. Take care. See you soon. I'll be back on later to do another video, so look forward to that. Alright, well that is all of the currently inks for today. Took out Kyanite Green Nepal. Hiya, Gary. How are ya? Are you having a nice day? Alright, well, these are all of the currently inked pens that I have for today. We will come back tomorrow. We will come back next week, Friday, to see how they all fared. So, I will be back later today for another video about my package that I got in the mail. If you're just joining us, you might be able to catch me in a couple of minutes after I have a little snacky snack. Do I have a favorite of these? A favorite pen or a favorite ink? Well, my favorite pen so far is almost always going to be my Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya, even though it has a couple of problems. The converter leaks, which I think can be fixed with some silicone tape. But my favorite pen to write with currently at this moment, it's gonna sound crazy, but my Noodler's Nib Creeper is actually one of my favorite pens to write with because it gets the very fine lines and it also really delivers the flex when I'm looking to have flex. No flex. So it's a very nice pen to use with flex. And a nice pen, a nice fine writing pen to use regular. But if you want the flex, alright, well, we're not gonna well on that. So that is all for today. For right now, I will be back in a little bit for another review and perhaps a haul video or a mail time video. So, take care until I see you next. Have a great day. Oka love you, bye.